Let's break down a seismic shift quietly occurring beneath the surface of our daily software tools. Think about that clunky enterprise software you're forced to log into each morning. For 25 years, it's been the same routine: screens, dashboards, and overpriced seat licenses. I've been in enterprise tech long enough to see the redundancy. But here's the thing: this old routine is silently fading away, and where you'll be doing your work is migrating. The impact on the global economy, it's going to be monumental. Follow for more. Let's put some perspective on the earthquake we saw in 2026. Picture this: the S&P 500 software index plummeting by $1 trillion in a week. Investors unraveled, and rightfully so. This wasn't about interest rates, nor was it just another market hiccup post-pandemic. No, this was the market catching up to a hard truth. The legacy models of how software grows and generates revenue were crumbling. It's as if they'd suddenly realized their prized vintage car came with a manual. Follow for more. The real question isn't about AI replacing jobs. It's about who will own the screen you stare at. Every corporate board now faces this decision. Do we stick with our antiquated, clunky software, or leap to AI-driven systems where the action happens seamlessly in the background? Imagine a world where the software you use daily fades into whispers, just quietly doing its job. Whoever controls this new digital workspace controls the future. I've spent most of my career watching such shifts, and trust me, possession is 9/10 of the market. Follow for more. Investors hit the panic button over this structural risk because they're seeing a seismic shift in value. Traditionally, companies paid for software based on how many human users logged in. But now, what if you can just ask an AI agent to handle a task in seconds? Why keep paying premium for those seat licenses? It's like paying rent on a parking spot you never use. The value is migrating from the traditional application to a whole new type of operating system, one where AI does the heavy lifting. Value is no longer in the seats, it's in the AI. Looking back, tech's history teaches us that the obvious winner rarely takes it all. Remember 1985? Everyone bet on computer chips. But what happened? Intel's chips turned into plumbing fixtures, mere commodities. The real fortune was in Windows, that sticky platform where users built habits. Fast forward to today, and you'll see the same fixation on core AI models. Here's the twist: these models are just the chips of our age. The real game? It's in crafting the AI operating system, the true battleground of value and attention. Think of AI as an engine. Without the car, the full operating system, you're not going anywhere. A standalone model doesn't recall your business context from last week, nor can it navigate through your company's secured network. The AI system provides the chassis, the steering, and the dashboard. We're talking integrated memory, universal connectors, and strict governance. Once someone embeds their workflow in this governed AI environment, it's a bit like trying to leave a spider's web. Almost impossible. That's how the platform locks in and wins. Follow for more. Here's the schism this AI evolution created. A chessboard of moves emerged with giants playing two very different games. April 2026 was a tale of two strategies. Salesforce flung open its doors, letting outside AI agents wander freely, essentially breaking barriers with a come-as-you-are approach. A few weeks later, SAP crafted a fortress of data, wrapping it in walls high enough to make medieval castles jealous, opting to nurture its own AI ecosystem internally. Ironically, it's as if one taught everyone to fish, while the other supplied only their own pond. Follow for more. Imagine watching two contrasting bets unfold in the enterprise world. On one side, you've got Salesforce embracing its fate as the unseen infrastructure beneath external AI, betting on survival as the ultimate record keeper, even if their interface becomes invisible. On the flip side, SAP is fiercely integrating AI into its ecosystem, ensuring you never leave their software walls. Why should this intrigue you? These billion-dollar strategies are shaping what your workday and screen will look like in just a couple of years. And trust me, that's not something you want to glance over. Follow for more. We're not just shifting locations. We're redefining payment models and our entire internet experience. Picture token pricing over flat fees, like paying only for the light from a lamp, not owning the power plant. Costs align with the actual AI computation used, not arbitrary license counts. It's the end of renting unused seats and the dawn of paying for true value delivered. This isn't just disruptive, it's a recalibration of digital economics. Consider this the farewell party for the artificial ceiling of seat licenses. Follow for more. The old web browser was like a dusty library card catalog. You'd type in a URL and it would dutifully retrieve a page. Now, imagine the AI assistant as your new browser. It's not just fetching documents, it's drafting reports, analyzing data, and delivering polished results. You're not clicking through menus, you're delegating tasks, and outcomes arrive without fuss. We've leapt from a document-centric web to an outcome-oriented one. Consider it a world where your queries dissolve like sugar in water, seamless and unseen. Follow for more. Legacy software companies are unraveling quietly, like sugar dissolving unnoticed in water. It's not the brutal overhaul people expect, but a subtle, often invisible transformation. First, AI assists casually, performing trivial tasks. Soon those small roles expand, and before you know it, you're entrenched in the AI interface, by habit, not by duty. When the contract renewal rolls around, procurement scratches its head, realizing the old software is gathering dust. Suddenly, it's just overpriced data storage, waiting to be phased out. It's the stealthiest game of musical chairs in enterprise tech. And when the music stops, some folks might find themselves seatless. Follow for more. To truly grasp the velocity of this change, we need to look at two main forces driving it. First, there's a colossal influx of compute power, funded by trillions, consuming entire power grids. But the real engine? Talent. Top-level engineers and architects are exiting legacy software firms, taking with them the intricate knowledge of how Fortune 500 supply chains tick. They're heading straight into AI labs. When that expertise leaves, those legacy players are stripped of their critical defense. It's like watching the Keystone walk out of an archway. You know what happens next. Follow for more. To track this invisible revolution, keep an eye on where the money goes. When major software firms start buying back stocks instead of investing in R&D, it's a glaring sign they're shifting to a legacy model. Watch where top engineers migrate. That's where innovation is brewing. Also, alert yourself to how quickly open integration standards like model context protocols are being embraced. Lastly, note when enterprises move from fixed seat licenses to token-based pricing. It's like watching a wardrobe malfunction on a public stage. The change is inevitable, even if unnoticed. Follow for more. Consider this. The software you rely on now isn't just fading, it's becoming obsolete. In 5 years, your company's core knowledge may not live in outdated platforms, but in the AI agents that take their place. Will you adapt and capture this new value, or end up maintaining empty digital real estate? This isn't a prediction, it's a warning. The work era we knew is gone. Strategy isn't optional anymore. Answer this change or become a footnote. Follow for more.